get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from Jacksonville. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's got some space here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for 21 yards on a first down. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. The kick by Fairbairn is good. The Jaguars got a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Left side to Lamb. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. On 4th down, Fields. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it because, to me, it was stacked up for a run situation.
Watson looks to throw again. Touchdown, Jaguars! Zach Ertz from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars. Now a first down throw, Fields. That is caught by Lamb. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. One play action, Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw, Fields. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. On the option left is Fields. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play action. It's Fields. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year, as they have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards, obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Dobbins. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Off play action, Fields. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now it's Fields. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
From the 24, Fields. Finds his man. It's Kelce on the crossing route here. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A give up the middle to Dobbins. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. J.K. Dobbins with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Watson. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
Well, that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Tried to create a little bit of that hocus pocus with some magic. For the defense, not impressed at all. They don't lose contain on this very dangerous runner, and they get a big stop.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Watson. Ertz has it left side. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will make this an 8-point game. So 3 points there, and CD that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, brother, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Fields. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Kelsey, left side. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Dobbins trying the left side. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. And looky there, Charles, just acquired. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. On 2nd and 12, Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Fields on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. He can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. On 4th down, Fields. Left side to Lamb. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with Dobbins. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deep.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Travis Kelsey from 8 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to... Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? If we shut you down, they're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Second and 5 now. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Fields. And it's caught. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Dobbins is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Lutz with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll run a draw now with Akers. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
On fourth down, Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on fourth down, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. One last throw here for Watson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Cowboys, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll return home next week to take on